She got a cutie on the side. Don't waste my time. She walk away. Seen it a million times before. You can't, you shouldn't take his stuff no more. Can't waste half my time. Come on in here, niece. Come on in here. I know it's Monday, and I know some of y'all ain't even half working. So come on in here. Come on in here, because I know you're not even halfway working, because it's Monday. Because it's Monday, and I know you're not even really working, because, you know, y'all still trying to decompress from the weekend. You're still trying to come down from the weekends. Oh, somebody said they just came from work. Amen. Amina says she just got, that's my Philly girl. She said she just got off work. Hey girl, hey, who is that said I'm finally catching the live? That's KC Wiley. Good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions. I had to look over my shoulder to make sure there was nobody back here. Remember how back in the day you would watch a TV show and there would always be somebody in the back of the car, when somebody would get in the car, and then you get in the car and they got the knife right here. They got the knife right here, or they got a gun as soon as you. I never understood why in movies and televisions people didn't look in their back seat before they got in. Because ain't nobody after me, and I always look at my back seat. Amen. When I walk past here to get into, I'm peeking in. Amen. Because there may be a disgruntled bitch waiting to go upside my head once I climb in. Come on now, what y'all doing? Is the car broken down? Oh, child, the car must be broken down. Oh, no, it's not. They just ain't got no brake lights. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders. We're going to start it over. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. These happy pride. I said happy pride. Now, pride began on June 1st. What's today? June 2nd? It's June 2nd, so I'm a day late, but I'm not $1 short. Amen. A day late and $1 short. You know how people say that? A day late and $1 short. But happy pride to all of the queer people around the world and all of the true allies. All of the true allies. I'm not talking about the Tony Braxtons. I'm not talking about the Tamar Braxtons and the Jess Hilariouses. I'm talking about the true allies. No, I'm playing. I'm playing about Tamar, but I wasn't playing about the other one. But happy pride to all of the true allies, the parents of the queer people, the true friends of the queer people. Amen, amen, amen. I am on my way to the gym, but I got a run. I got a quick run to make. Greg was supposed to meet me, but you know, he, of course, he's dickering around. I just came across a new word. It's dickering. The root word is dicker, D-I-C-K-E-R. Not the kind of dick that you all are thinking about. Sir, get out of my way with this LaCroix water. I'm trying to turn onto the highway. He's shaking water. Sir, I have my own water in my car from the house. Dickering around. He's somewhere dickering around in downtown. So I told him, look, I got to go. So I'm on my way to run a quick errand, and then I'm going to go to the gymnasium, and then I'm going to bring myself back home. And I need to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. I didn't even take anything out the freezer. Don't you hate when you do that? That's why y'all be worrying the shit out of y'all kids. Don't forget to take that chicken out. Take that chicken out. Look at Kevy Kev. Kevy Kev is always trying to correct and or suggest things to me. Let me tell you what dicker means engage in petty argument and bargaining. Greg is somewhere bargaining. He ain't in no petty argument, but he is someplace bargaining. He's somewhere trying to get a deal. Trust me when I tell you. He's somewhere dickering around. But I did want to let you all know, those of you who purchased tickets for Telling Our Stories, you will be getting a refund. I had Nikki send out a note through the ticket link. You're going to get a refund, and you're going to get a notification of that. So you should get your money back, those of you who purchased a ticket, in the next, it depends on your bank, probably about 3 days. But at any rate, so you will get your money back for that. As I said the other day, I'm disappointed too, Ramia. But I will continue to do Telling Our Stories. It'll just be at my house. Amen. I just opened it up to the public because I had gotten so many emails from people saying, oh my God, I want to participate. Can you please do it so that we can come? And, and so I found a venue, was going to do it there. Now, they did tell me that my $500 deposit, they were not going to refund. But they did tell me that I could use it for a later date, if I wanted to do an event later. So I did email them. So I may use it for something else. Maybe, and don't get to worrying the shit out of me. Maybe I'll do something for the pen pals. Maybe it'll just be something for the pen pals at the same little venue. And we'll just have a little outing. Don't worry me now, because I don't know. Don't be worrying me. I just said I'm gonna see. But it's gonna be a small, intimate something. Maybe we'll, just have a little lunch over there. Yeah, maybe it'll be a little something that I just do complimentary. You know how I like to do a little something for my people. Amen. So at any rate, I've gotten so many emails from you guys about the live that I did. Oh, I gotta upload this Patreon to you guys too. I have like a 40-minute Patreon that I'm gonna upload to you guys. I uploaded a snippet of it this morning, but I gotta upload the full thing, which is about 40 minutes. But at any rate, I got so many emails from so many people about it, men and women, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and it feels like my intentions. Yeah, it was Saturday. Thank you, Hairstylist 98. I think I said Sunday. It feels like my intention has been served in terms of, speaking about that on the live as opposed to just saving it for Patreon. Because those kinds of conversations, those of you who are not on Patreon, those kinds of conversations I usually reserve for Patreon, to kind of spare people feelings and things like that. They're things that I really want to kind of dig into, that I really want to speak openly about. I'll usually reserve that for Patreon because I know everybody's not on Patreon, like especially if I'm speaking specifically about something or someone. Not in a catty kind of way, but just in a protective kind of way. I will sometimes say things on Patreon that I won't say out here. And so, but no, my dad texted me this morning, was like, hey, I love you, have a great day. I'm sure he's watched the live by now, because he watches all of the lives. But it wasn't about trying to shame him or hurt him or whatever. It really was about my own freedom. And I don't even think that it was something that I was conscious. Well, I think I was conscious that I was carrying it, like certain feelings, because I did feel a way about it. I've always felt a way about it. But I don't think that it was something. Well, let me just stop, because it was obviously something, because like I said to you guys on that live on Saturday, if I have to make a concerted effort to pick up the phone to say, hey, how you doing? How are things going? Or if I have to make a concerted effort to include him in things, then obviously there's some sort of a barrier there. So let me just retract what I was about to say. So it was just something that needed to be said. But I didn't think, this is what I'm trying to say. I didn't think it was something that I needed to say to him ever. because I just thought that I had kind of was dealing with it in my own way. You know, I had dealt with it in my own way. Why is this traffic so bad? Let me slide over right in front of you. And but it wasn't until I was talking to my brother, and he said, maybe you should say this to your father. Maybe you should talk to him about this. Have you ever told him? And so that's what kind of, I guess, gave me the nudge, the push to go ahead and do it. So anyway, so that was that. But I got so many of your messages. Some of you didn't leave messages, excuse me, in the actual comments of the live. Some of you sent me emails directly to my website. Some of you even sent DMs on Instagram. Sometimes I will see those DMs. Sometimes it takes me a very long time to get to those DMs. And, you know, because it just takes a minute sometimes for me to get over there. Because I always look at my messages through my website first. I get those directly to my phone. I don't have notifications on for like social media. Like I don't have notifications on for Facebook, Instagram, Threads. I've never had notifications on because I don't want my phone beeping and carrying on all through the day. Amen. Tearing my battery down to nothing. But at any rate, what is today? Today is Monday. My family is coming down. My brother and 3 of my cousins are coming down the weekend of Juneteenth. The weekend of Juneteenth. They're coming. They're flying in on Juneteenth. That's a Thursday, I believe. Yeah, because Friday would have been June 20th. We were supposed to do telling our stories. So they're coming in that weekend. So I'm getting the house prepared and ready for that. My brother, of course, has been down once or twice, and but my cousins have never been down, and so they're going to come down and stay with me from a Thursday to Sunday, and so I have some things planned for us to do, and one of those things is to do a barbecue/movie night. So I'm going to be able to break out my what's the thing called? Drone. I'm gonna break my drone out for the barbecue and the movie night. So we got some really good Patreon for you all. And I'm gonna definitely do a live while they're here. But I'm definitely gonna give y'all some good Patreon. Amen. Let me get over here. And so yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And other than that, I'm gonna be relaxing for the month of June. We will be doing some PhagTawk. I need to text Madison to see. Well, she actually got to go back out of town, like in the next day or so. So once she comes back, we'll get back to doing PhagTawk here. I know I owe you guys 2 lives for restaurant reviews, and I have the 2 restaurants already picked out. And so I'm going to do those. I am doing one-on-ones. I have 3 lined up for tomorrow. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's just a conversation that you and I can have privately. If you want to talk about whatever it is that's going on in your life, maybe you're a new author, or you're writing a book, or maybe you're going through a breakup, or maybe you lost someone, they passed away, and you're struggling with, you know, the grief, or maybe you're going through a breakup. I don't know, whatever's going on in your life. So if you want to have a conversation, then you can email me through my website. And it's very affordable. It's just $1 a minute. Most people book 1 hour, so that's $60 for 1 minute. Amen. Amen. So I have 3 one-on-ones lined up for tomorrow. So that's what my day is going to look like tomorrow. And I'm going to take myself to the gym. I got to get back into my routine. I mean, I worked out a little bit when I was back home, you know, but I'm back in my routine. I need to get over to my place to get my vitamin drip. Amen. Get my cryotherapy together. Get back in that cryotherapy chamber. And I think that's it. I have not seen Elliot or Jack in weeks. Weeks, niece. They haven't even seen the car. Only 2 people have seen the car. Angela and Randy. And Randy only saw the car because I went over to his house to pick up the alcohol for the sir, don't come over here in this little Toyota Prius. Randy only saw it because I went to pick up the liquor for the wait a minute, is it 36 days? No, that ain't right. Oh, 36 days until Cabo. Yes, God. I thought you were saying 36 days until the cabin retreat. I'm like, you got to be kidding. Okay, 36 days until Cabo. Yes, I'm looking forward to Cabo. When I tell you, let me tell you all something. Let me say this first. Somebody sent me a message in the live where, it wasn't a live, it was a snippet from the Patreon where I went to Randy's house to get the liquor. And someone said, Craig, you're still supporting Ciroc? You know that company tried to squeeze Diddy out of his ownership and da-da-da-da. We shouldn't support Ciroc. Sir, ma'am, them or they, I'm not sure who it was that sent the message. I don't support Ciroc. I purchased that liquor hot. I purchased that liquor hot. Huh? I purchased that hot. Now I wasn't gonna, I wasn't gonna comment that down in the video. But niece, nephew, them or they, I purchased it hot. Everything is $25. Every bottle is $25. Amen. Amen. So at any rate, so that was that. It was something I was just about to tell y'all. Oh damn! And I said first things first. Papa, dummy, those wanting money. Did you see how that Biggie line just came from nowhere? Listen, I will always be a low-key set worker. Amen. Always low-key, not high-key, low-key. Now, see, somebody out here talking about is your liquor man named Terry. Listen, I don't know what the liquor man's name is. I'm 2 or 3 people removed. I'm 2 or 3 people removed. So when I go to court, I can say, Your Honor, I know nothing. Whitney Houston had nothing. I know nothing. Your Honor, I don't know anything. Now, what I was about to say was, don't forget to continue to make your payments for the cabin retreat. Some of you have already paid your cabin trip off. Amen. Y'all are not playing. You can make any small payments if you like. If you want to make $50 here and there whenever you have it or whatever, however you want to do it, it just has to be paid off by that date that we sent you all. I don't remember what date, but it's in the email that we sent you all. I can't remember the date now, but I think it was I don't remember. It's in your paperwork, niece. I don't want to misquote. And then somebody say, because you had said on the live that we had until such and such. But yeah, so I'm looking. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. When I tell you that Elliot Chinoa, Anita Baker, is really trying to make sure that you all have the time of your life at this motherfucking cabin retreat. I text Elliot Chinoa, Anita Baker last night and was like, hey, what you doing? And when I tell you, hold on, let me find this text. He's sending me screenshots of things that he's putting together. Oh, here it is. Child, listen, he got shit together for a camp. I'm not going to show y'all because I wanted it to be a surprise for y'all, so don't be asking. But he got he got table settings. He got table settings and things. And wait a minute, he was playing around with this shit at 10 o'clock at night. I said, what are you over there doing? He said, oh, child, he said, I'm over here setting up things, I'm just, child, he got candles, and I'm like, child, if you don't sit down. So anyway, he got all these cute little things. So the idea, again, is I want us to have like a really personalized experience. And so when you guys get to the cabin, and I'm just giving you all something to look forward to, that's all. Because I read someplace that the people who live the longest, health aside, obviously, but the people who live the longest are people who, are people who have something to look forward to. Excuse me. Because you're always anticipating the next thing, the next thing that's coming. So anyway, as I was saying to you guys before, once you get to the cabin, we're gonna have like the itinerary for the weekend posted around so that you guys can kind of see, like have like a little a schedule of what's going on. Obviously, you can do what you want to do while you're there. If you don't want to participate, because Elliot and I were talking about this yesterday, because for those of you who are coming to Cabo in July, Legra has a catamaran day tour, not day tour, but an excursion set up for us, where we'll be out on the boat on the catamaran for the day, And so Jack is coming, but Jack was like, well, do I have to do that? I said, Jack, you ain't got to do nothing that you don't want to do. You paid your money for the trip. If you want to stay in your room the entire time that we're in Cabo, that is your business. That is your business. So for those of you who are coming to Cabo, if you don't want to do the catamaran, you don't have to do it. That's just an excursion that we have set up for, everybody who's coming with us to Cabo. But the same is true for the cabin retreat. We're going to have activities lined up. But, if you want to go and take a nap and say, you know what, I don't want to do that, I'm going to go take a nap, then that's your prerogative, niece. You're welcome to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna have a schedule around the house. I'm gonna bring some games. I want to bring some cards, like playing cards. Because baby, when I said we had got down on that boat playing spades on that Virgin voyage last year, and there is still time to come to Cabo if you want to come to Cabo. You just probably would. What is this, man? You probably would just have to pay it in full because we're past the period where you could just pay in deposits. But at any rate, we're gonna have playing cards. I'm gonna bring Uno. Where do I want to park? We're gonna play Uno. I'm gonna bring Taboo and some other stuff. And if you want to bring some games, you're welcome to do that. It's up to you. But I mean, I will have some stuff. There's a game room in the cabin. They have a game room there. But yeah, so Elliot wants to have like a little something for you guys when you go into your room, when you get your room. There will be like a little welcome kit, if you will, for you. And like I told you, I'm gonna have some little goodies in there from me to you. I don't want to tell you what they are. I'm just I'll tell you when we get there. Because I want some stuff to be a surprise, niece. If I tell you everything now, then you'll be like, oh, well, damn, it ain't no surprise. We knew all of this going in. Amen. So anyway, I am here at my destination. And I will catch up with you all later. Amen. Have an amazing day. I'm not going to say I'm going to get back on the live tonight. I might, but I'm not going to tell you that. But I will, we'll see. Because we'll see. All right. So you have an amazing day. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your emails. When you email me, based on something that I talked about on the live, like on Saturday. I appreciate all of that. So thank you very much. I feel the love. I feel the support. I may come back on the live once I'm with Greg. We'll see if I even get with him because I'm here first. So I may get in and get out and be done. All right. So you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.